I had a clown in front of me, and I was just like, what would I say if I'm about to whoop a clown's ass? Homie, don't play that.
Kristen here, and today we're chatting with Marlon Wayans and Priah Ferguson about their brand new Netflix Halloween film, The Curse of Bridge Hollow. I hope you enjoy the conversation.
You guys have such a great background there. It's spooky season. This movie was so much fun. And I got to start with you, Priah. This is your first leading role in a film. What was that like taking that on?
I kind of always wanted to lead in a film, so I definitely prepared myself for it. There were things that I had to work on by being the lead, like responsibilities I had to work on, such as being on time, because when the lead's not on time, you know, the whole production gets set back, of course, and knowing my lines, so, which those were pretty easy. I caught on to those pretty fast.
You, Marlon, have worked on so many like horror comedy projects in the past, and to see this film as this like family-friendly Halloween movie, what was that like for you? And for the two of you together working opposite each other, did you kind of learn anything working together?
I mean, maturity, like just me learning to just sit in the pocket and be a joke teller, not be so broad and overreaching like I have been or tend to do. I still love doing that. But this movie called for something different, and it was good to play a dad and make a family-friendly comedy for Halloween. I thought it was a great job, and I learned a lot from her, because when you work with the youth, you remind yourself of the fun that it is to be youth, and to go into every experience with, you know, those doe eyes, just wanting to learn something new, and you know. She learned from me, and I learned from her.
The heart of this film is really that relationship between father and daughter. So how did you guys build your bond, and what do you think is the key to a strong relationship between like a parent and a child?
I adopted her, and then I just paid her off. So hush money and just titles. Kids love that.
Having an open relationship, like, you know, making sure you're able, for a child, to tell at least one parent everything. Not everything, you know, still keeping it where it is respect, but like having a parent to talk to about your problems, or just vent in general. That's always good, especially when growing up. Just to get that advice from an older person as well on what to do in certain kind of situations. And also the parent letting their child grow and learn on their own and make their own mistakes by themselves, and not hovering over their child as much, trying to create the perfect child, because there is no such thing as a perfect child. Teenagers are going to make mistakes, and that's how they grow and become them as a person.
Absolutely. I think you really see that in this film. And now, Marlon, I gotta say, I like jumped when you did the "Homie, don't play that" in the middle of this movie. That reference to your brother and to In Living Color, I was like, yes. What was behind the decision to like include an Easter egg like that?
I had a clown in front of me, and I was just like, what would I say if I'm about to whoop a clown's ass? Homie, don't play that. Kind of just came out naturally.
So that was like an improv kind of moment?
Yeah, you know, I think that happens often when you do movies. You're just in the scene, and you're thinking one way, and the character's feeling this way, and you just say it, and you go with it, and you look, they go cut, and the crew's laughing. You go, oh, that worked?
And for you, Priah, your character of Erica in Stranger Things, who's clearly dealing with a lot of supernatural, spooky things, and then you have Sydney now in Curse of Bridge Hollow, who's also dealing with things, but on a kind of different level. How do you think that each of them would fare in the other's universe?
I think Sydney would enjoy being in the, I guess, Stranger Things universe, or the Upside Down universe. I definitely think she might want to explore it a bit more and see what it's about and see what's going on. Or whatever, and definitely be in her brother's business a little bit like Erica. And I think with Erica, I think they'll adapt pretty easily to each other's, I guess, supernatural habitat. Well, not habitat, but like supernatural interests.
Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!